That was an outstanding effort. That's what college baseball is all about. And I think this was a true indication of the two best teams fighting it out for the ultimate prize, and that's the chance to go to postseason. I'd like to thank all the staff at Troy, administrative staff, all the guys working on the field, to the trainers, and just an outstanding job, a great effort, A+ across the board from Troy. And again, I'd like to, say thank you to Coach Robichaux for one of the better games I've ever been a part of, the ups and downs. So, I hate that a game like that, there has to be a loser. But sports, it wouldn't be as much fun if everybody won. There's got to be a loser. Unfortunately, today it was us. This was one of my most favorite teams that I've ever been a part of. This group, our group, picked to finish 7th in the league, and it was just one of the toughest group of kids I've ever been around. Did not shock me at all that we were in position to win the league when we did, and it didn't shock me when we were in position to win today. So congratulate UL, and we'll keep grinding, and we'll keep trying to get here, and we'll keep trying to represent the Sun Belt in the postseason. But I'd like to thank, while I'm on the subject, I'd like to thank all my coaches and staff and our administration for all the great support, and our fans that came up here. So I apologize to our university and our fans for not giving them a regional, but our players don't have to apologize for anything. The way the entertainment and the type of baseball that our kids played and the way our coaches worked speaks for itself, and it showed on the field today. We came up a little bit short today. Lafayette was a little bit better today, and they're moving on, and I wish them well.
What was it like for you watching Leger and Hill go kind of back and forth, both of them on short rest, and really kicking the other team's leads out?
Those two kids are, in athletics, you call kids warriors, and those are kids that do things above and beyond what maybe they physically feel like they can do. And that's what those two kids were today. Leger coming back on 3 days rest and 100 pitches under his belt. Hill coming back on 2 days rest with 110 pitches under his belt, and a hot day out there. Those two kids were outstanding. There's not a whole lot more you can say about their effort other than it was outstanding, and they represented the brand of baseball that we play in this league to the highest degree, in my opinion.
Coach, what do you say to the kids afterwards, especially the week, second half of the season? You guys were out of this world, or the tournament out of this world, into that. What do you say about their effort?
I thanked them. I thanked our players. I thanked our coaches. What do you say after a loss like this? The times, the experiences that I've had in my life where I've been down. The strange thing about life is when you go through some tough times, there's no answer to it immediately. I told our players they're not going to have an answer to why they feel the way they do right now. But one day it's going to make sense to them. They're going to figure out why they felt the sting of this loss, and it's going to help them later on in their life, whether they're coaching, whether they're teaching, when they're parents. They're going to have some answers that maybe they wouldn't have had answers to some questions or some things in their life had they not experienced the setback that they experienced today. So that was basically my message. That, and this was one of the most competitive and toughest teams that I've been around in 20 some odd years. That was basically it.
Coach, you elect to walk Clemens ahead of Trostler. Was it just kind of a pick your poison situation in the 12th inning?
Yeah, Ben Taylor's been great all year long for us. Numbers are a little bit better against right-handed hitters and left-handed hitters. His overall numbers, Ben's overall numbers, and it set up we were playing for the 1 pitch and 2 outs. That's what you're playing for there. You roll the dice. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I give Trostler credit. He hit a home run off a great pitcher. The kid did his job, and you know, he picked his team up there, and Ben Taylor has been fantastic for us all year long in those types of situations. And I also, you know, Ben throws so many strikes. I trusted that he would throw a strike. You know, Ben threw a strike and Trosclair hit it out. Sometimes baseball gets you. Sometimes it gets you, and it got us today.